Welcome back. In this video, we will go over the muscles, the layers, and the structures of the eye. First, the eye is surrounded by 6 extrinsic eye muscles, 4 rectus muscles, and 2 oblique muscles. Superiorly, we have the superior rectus muscle. Inferiorly, we have the inferior rectus muscle. On the side, in close proximity to the inferior oblique muscle, we have the lateral rectus muscle. On the other side, we have the medial rectus muscle. And superiorly, we can see the tendon of the superior oblique muscle. Remember that these 6 extrinsic eye muscles are innervated by one of the 3 cranial nerves. Cranial nerve number 3, which is the oculomotor nerve, cranial nerve number 4, which is the trochlear nerve, and cranial nerve number 6, which is the abducens nerve. Moving to the tunics, the layers of the eye. First, we have the fibrous tunic, which is the outermost layer that consists of the sclera, the white part of the eye, right here, and the cornea, which is the outermost clear part of the eye. Let's take this out. The second tunic, the second layer, is the vascular tunic, which is highly vascular. It is rich in blood vessels. It is also dark in color. This is the choroid. The reason why it's dark in color, so that it can absorb light rays. So this is the choroid right here. And we have the iris, which is in blue. The opening in the iris is called the pupil. Now let's take this out so we can see that is the iris. This is the pupil right here. And we can see the ciliary body, which is right here. Moving to the third tunic, the third layer, which is the nervous tunic, it consists of the retina. Now the retina, it is rich in the photoreceptors, the rods and the cones. Remember that the rods, they are important for light intensity, and the cones are important for the color, to perceive the color in the image we're looking at. The retina extends anteriorly toward this structure right here. This structure is called the ora serrata retina. So that is the ora serrata retina. This is the ciliary body right here, which is part of the vascular tunic. This all represent the retina. We can see the retinal blood vessels right here in blue and red. The region where the optic nerve, which is cranial nerve number 2, exit the eye, this area, this is called the optic disc. This area, it lacks photoreceptors. That's why it's called the blind spot. So the optic disc is a blind spot. Why? Because it lacks photoreceptors. In the center of the retina, we have a spot, which is right here. This spot is called the macula lutea. This is the macula lutea. In the center of the macula lutea, we have the fovea centralis. The fovea centralis is rich in photoreceptors. Macula lutea is important for visual acuity, for the sharp, detailed vision. Now let's go over to the 2 segments of the eye. The eye is divided into 2 segments. An anterior segment, which starts from the cornea toward the lens right here. So this structure is the lens. And the posterior segment, which starts from the lens toward the retina. That is the posterior segment. The posterior segment is rich and it is filled with a jelly-like material. This is called the vitreous body, also called the vitreous humor. Again, right here, we have the lens. The lens is held by the suspensory ligaments, also called the zonules, right here, which is not shown on this model. And this is the iris. This is the pupil. We can see also the retina right here. This is the macula lutea. This part is the optic disc, the point where the optic nerve exits the eye. The anterior segment is filled with a fluid-like material, which is called the aqueous humor.